What's up, folks? I'm back again. I'm always back. This is rabidrabbit, and today I'm going to talk about base building for Starship Troopers Extermination for Update 12. Some things have changed, and we're going to take a look at this together. I'm going to dedicate this one to my buddy, Ready Jabe. This one's for you, dude. I learned quite a bit just from watching you, and thank you for always answering my questions. And I even have the flamethrower equipped. Alright. So to do this, I'm going to go to my second most favorite place in the game. The Training VR Simulator. Oh no, I forgot. I need to turn on my Social Stream Ninja. Give me just a second to turn that on. Always forget about that. I'll just click on this, click on that. Okay, this window's here. This window's there. OBS is running. Oh no, why isn't this refreshed? Oh. Mute that. Okay. All right. See, equip the squishy. Alright, so first things first, we always need to build up the mobile HQ in here, so we'll go do that. So you don't know already, this build tool, let's see, has a bit of a max range of like 22, 23 for the engineer, so keep that in mind. We're also going to need some ore. I'm going to need some extras. So I'm going to build this up and refine it. And as it's going, I'm going to try my best to explain some things here. Alright, so I want to go over the new stuff first. So I'm going to talk about the towers. And ammo crates, or not ammo crates, ammo stockpiles and twin MG turrets. I did take a look at this offline, or like, off screen, and I found out how to do it now. And big shout out to Savior for kind of poking me in the general direction to recheck everything, and found out a few things. So we'll take a look at that, then we'll take a look at overlapping structures. That's changed as well. Then we're going to check the old stuff. Alright, so first things first, I want to build a tower. So to do this, you need to do this in a very structured manner. Gotta build this first, okay? So we're going to build it. And then, before you do anything else to this thing, you need to first do this. Now I still haven't found a way to get it to build on the railing, but as you can see, we can build this again on the tower. But most importantly, we can do this now. Did you see that? Right? You can build these things on here. So it's not perfect. And there's a situation here that we should avoid, is that if you build this first, there's not much room to place this here. So what does this look like if you try to climb? Oh no, right? Anybody that's trying to come up after you is not going to be able to climb. Unfortunate, right? So what we need to do, unbuild that, is first I already forgot. See, if you screw up the sequence, you can't build anything on top of the tower. So what you gotta do is unbuild it, just so you can get back to blueprint, right, to the blueprint phase. You build it up again, and we come back up here. Now you see we can freely place this in a better position. So let's see. Oh, why am I stuck? Why am I stuck? Okay. Let's see. So I think, depending on the orientation, right? If you want to build this, like, let's say the outer part of the base is here, and you want to cover this zone, then try to orient it, rotate it, so that you have it facing the side here, with a handle on, facing the side here. Now, I hope that this can be placed. Let's see if that placement is garbage. Okay. Not the best, right? So, we gotta go back and try it again. But, at least from what you can see here, we can put these side to side together. I wonder if this will hurt me if I dismantle it. Ew! Oh! Jeez! Almost died. Okay, well, be careful if you're gonna dismantle that. You can go explodey. Wow, that almost like knocked me out there. Okay. So as you can see, because we had to dismantle everything, we need to do this. And I don't know why, but this is always here. If you happen to be on top of a structure, you dismantle it, you'll stay in mid-air on top of the blueprint, unless you like move or jump. Sometimes you can see this happen when a grenadier blows a wall out, and if you're standing real still, you might be able to stay on top of the blueprint for whatever reason. I don't know. That's just how it worked. But we're going to build it back up. Alright. So, I think... Let's see. Would this be a better position? Where can we put the turret? Now, in the thumbnail, I was able to place it right on the outer corner. It was very hard to reproduce. But, oh, there you go, there you go. There you go. It's a little finicky, right? If you want to place it exactly like that. Is that intended? I don't think so, but it can work. Can we put more than one up here? Oh shit, I fell down. Oh, there's a Home Alone moment here. Alright, let's try again. Maybe you need to be on this side. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Chester? Yeah, that's pretty dope, isn't it? I thought... Oh, I fell down. I thought it was pretty cool. I wanted to share that with everybody, just to share knowledge. Knowledge is power. And I always wanted to, like, have the turret and the ammo stockpile together. We've never really been able to do that in the history of the whole game, at least from what I can remember in early access. But it looks like we might not have the room to do this here. But let me play around with that in a second. I just want to show everyone the angle on this. So you get actually pretty good coverage if you can successfully build it on the corner here. I mean, look at how much angle you got now. Of course, there's always going to be like the blind spot directly beneath you, but I mean, look at how much you can shoot around here now. Now, the only thing I think is if you're going to exit out of this, you need to make sure you're facing your butt inside. Otherwise, my assumption here is you go like this, you'll fall out. Never mind. I think it might be... You might... Actually, I know what's going on. The direction that you build it in is the direction that you'll exit from. So, there you go. But yeah, Pretty cool, right? Now, the only problem here with this setup is that now you're going to be extremely vulnerable to gunner fire. You're going to have absolutely no cover, but I think this is pretty awesome. So, if you're brave enough to stand out here, you can do it too. Alright, so let's just see. I want to see. I'm going to get... Yeah! Oh my god. That time, I went completely explodey. Wasn't expecting that. What happens if I bleed out in the training simulator? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Dead. Okay. Oh, okay, just spawn in the mobile HQ. Oh, why am I stuck? Again. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, man. That was nuts. Alright, so do we need to rebuild this? Yes. Okay, so unbuild it till you get to the blueprint. Rebuild it. Let's see. Gonna be a little janky. All about the angle. Okay, so let's observe. You need to orient it so the build tool beam is on the corner of that that lettered panel right there, to the right top corner. Alright, so let's see if we can do the same and clear the smoke. Oh my god, smoking's bad for you. Alright, so if it was on this corner, then we want to be on that corner, overlooking this. Is it possible? It can register on this side. Oh. Okay. That's kind of weird. Now, if the devs are watching this, let me know if that is unintended to be built like that. Because, to me, it shouldn't really be able to build like that, because it's in midair. So maybe this will be for funs and giggles, because this could get patched out. But looks like so far we only might be able to build one turret. Is there a situation where we ever want more than one turret up here? No, because that's just putting too much resources in one thing that's already drawing a lot of aggro from pretty much all the ranged units. But just for, you know, my curiosity, and for those of you that really want to make it happen, we're going to experiment here. So far, I cannot get that to work. Back corners. Oh, like here? Or here somewhere? Yeah, that might actually work. Let's see. It's all about the angles. Because it can work here. It can work here. Like the angle for this one, if we're shooting from here, is actually still very good. So if this one gets patched out, we can still build it this way. You still get a really good attack angle. And, you know, that still kind of aligns with the blind spot. So, I mean, it's not bad. Right. Lots of opportunities to cover a large swath of area here. Oh, interesting. So if you shoot backwards, you can actually shoot through the railing here. The gunners can't do it, but we can. So That's actually pretty cool. If you want even more attack angle, you might want to build it backwards. Interesting. Okay, well, that was cool to look at. Oh, right. We built two things, so we've reached the limit of... maybe the reason why we can't do this is because maybe there's only a limit of being able to build two things on a tower. That might be the reason why. Oh yeah, see, great minds think alike. It kind of, that kind of popped in my head because of what Kaboom said last night on the stream that we had together about if anyone caught it. So what the conversation was last night with Kaboom was that there might be like a points system. The conversation was about bugs, why we don't see drones too much anymore, because everything costs a point. And the AI director probably will prioritize bigger, badder bugs, such as warriors, to go and attack troopers. So that's why we might not see the drones too much anymore outside of the ambush mutator. So the idea might apply here too. If that is true, then every tower has a limit of most likely two things that can be built on it. And it looks like the only corner this works on is this left-hand corner for whatever reason. It could reproduce it again. Okay. Oh, okay, well, let's do this. We'll do this, see how this goes. That'd be a terrible spot for it. Can't remember if I already got this to work, but let's just do it one more time for anybody that's coming in. I think we need to build this thing first, right? I think that's what we did. Build that first, then the turret. Or was it the other way around? Oh, I didn't go explodey this time. You know what? I think it only worked because we put it to the side, on the outside, yeah? Such a bad spot because no one can come up here anymore. Alright. That's unfortunate. I don't know why I can't reproduce it now. I mean, we can still build it on a corner. Oh, okay, never mind. It has, okay, I'm stupid, I'm sorry. So, if you build it this side, it looks like you can only place it here. So that works still. Yeah, I think the trick is the ammo first, then the turret, but only in this specific configuration. There isn't enough room to place the turret right here, because this thing's in the way, and we build it this way with the ammo here, then no one can come up. Okay. So we figured it out together. That's pretty cool. Let's see if I hurt myself. No, okay, that's weird. Alright, so the other thing that I was playing around with was let me jump off here. Having two things side by side. Alright, so what we originally did to get this to work was that where these things overlap, we were able to build a turret, I think. I can't remember. We'll need to definitely recheck the old stream that I did. But I kind of gave up here last night. I was getting pretty tired. And I wasn't able to figure out if we can build any turret over here to get it on top of the railing. I was unsuccessful. Okay. Well, let's see. Can we put the ammo in the middle? No, we cannot. Okay. And can we place anything up here? Nah, not enough room apparently. Oh, see, there you go. I think it's colliding with that screw placement right there. Ooh, okay, so if you kind of stand on it, but you're kind of like offset from the center, that's when it actually explodes. That actually might be an interesting way to take out a bug hole if you're like that desperate. Okay, so that might be worth experimenting with. Very costly. Probably won't, work all the time because the bugs are going to be actively coming out of there. You're probably better off using your prox mine. Okay. So we need to unbuild, reset it. Let's see. It'd be a darn shame if we can't get in the middle like we were thinking originally. I mean, we can put it here. Strange, for some whatever reason, when you link up two towers, you can't place a ammo stockpile. But if you want to devote this much resources to get more room, then go for it. I mean, this would actually be kind of an interesting sniper nest. So let's see. Let's observe the attack angle first. Still pretty good. Okay, so that's still working. Oh, we can shoot through there. Interesting. Okay. So let's just. Oh, you don't even need to be offset from this. You just need to dismantle it, and then it goes exploding. Holy moly. Okay, so let's just take this for example, right? We're kind of deviating from the main subject. What if you wanted to make a sniper nest? Well, if you build two side by side, you kind of have like really good coverage, right? So you can pretty much tuck yourself in a corner and you'll be fine. So what does this look like when it's just standing by itself? Why is the build tool like being held so far down? Weird. Alright. So if you tuck yourself in a corner, you see that you actually have more open gaps where a gunner can just like poke at you from the top of the railing. So not the best. You know, the towers are probably designed to help a sniper. But if we tuck ourselves, like, you know, in this corner, we have a little bit more to work around here. But the middle seems like it's the best spot to be in. Interesting, right? Okay. Well, that's enough about the towers. So let's dismantle everything. Alright, if we jump, we fall down. Gravity. Alright, so remember that thing I said that they also changed out how we can't like do overlapping stuff anymore? Well, we can no longer do this, but we can still do this, right? So let's see if we do the wall first. Can we put the... Nope, we can't even put the ramp wall back to back with the wall anymore. So, unfortunate. But we can still do it this way. Why would we want to do this? Well, because it increases the durability of this defensive spot here. They'll need to chew through 2 walls in order to breach this part of the base. Alright, so what about the other old stuff that I covered in the previous stream? Let me take a sip of water. Much better. Alright, so what if we try doing the whole gate and bunker thing? Yep, we can still do that. Would we ever want to do this? I mean, it adds extra durability. The bugs will hit this first. You open it, you can get a little extra firing hole from the bunker. But what else can we do? Now, this is kind of a cursed build. This isn't going to be useful at all. It's not going to be really feasible in Arc mode and Horde mode, simply because it requires so much upfront ore. But what I want to show you... Now, I don't know if we could do this before, because I didn't experiment with it that way. Nope. This one needs to be facing in. I forgot. We need more ore. Well, I'm gonna get this. Grab that. And as I'm running back here, that thing should be getting close to being done. Never escape running ore. It's my destiny. Five seconds.
Resources ready. Refinery activated.
Okay. We're gonna need a little bit more, so I'm gonna stash this in my backpack. In the meantime, let's look at that pretty flame. I love the flamethrower. It's so good. Alright, how much seconds? How many seconds? Gotta talk proper here. Just a few.
Resources ready.
Give me the goods! Okay. Oops, coming. Alright, now we should have enough. Can't tell. Oh, it's pointing outside. Okay. Is that pointing in? No. Oh, I accidentally deleted the other one. Okay. Okay. Now, I think this should work. So let's check out this cursed build here. there any reason why we want to have something like this? I don't know, but it's always good to have options. Oh, there's the last one. Alright, let's check this out. Like, no one's gonna be able to go in here anymore, so that's the only thing that's like a problem. Well, the two things problem with this. Alright, so this is gonna be one hell of a fortified bunker. It's so tough. Like, the bugs aren't gonna be able to like destroy this at all, I'm confident. The only things that'll be able to touch it are like, you know, the ranged bugs that still susceptible to it. But any of the melee bugs, not gonna be able to touch this at all. I wonder. Alright, so what if we just want it like this, right? We want the, you know, this is the back of the base right here. What if we build a turret up here? How bad is it gonna be? Can we build it into the electrical fence? What's the attack angle? That's actually not bad. Wow. You don't even run into that much interference with the metal rod anyways. Can kind of shoot through that gap. Okay, well that's interesting.
You also have the ability to rotate the blueprints before placing.
Oops.
Once placed, you will need to repair them with your build tool in repair mode.
I wonder if this will damage. Oh, does not damage. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Alright, so that's interesting. If you still want to build the super duper bunker with electrical fence, you can still do that. Alright, what other things can we still do in here? Oops. Alright. Is it dismantled all the way? No. Okay, there it is. Alright. So I think the other thing that we were able to do was this. Can't remember. Was that a thing that we could have done? I can't remember. Probably not. Can't do it anyways. Alright. What else? Nope. Just want to double check that. What else? I can't remember if I found out any other changes. So this stream would probably be like super duper short. But let's see. What other things can we experiment with? Can that still work? I remember for a while that we couldn't build a ramp wall into there. But that reminds me, the bunker, we couldn't build a ramp into it in the last update. It looks like we can now. Okay, so you can do it, the ramp facing in and the ramp facing away. There's no issues with this wall in that orientation, neither in that way. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Whoa. You can register trying to build on top? Whoa. Am I just seeing things, or is that like a new do not build thing here? I've seen people build on top of this before. That's definitely a glitch, but I don't know how they're able to bypass it if it's like always red like this. It's probably, you know, with the angle. Let's see, can we still build short walls? I think we can. Okay. Takes a second for it to register. I'm actually kind of curious. Does it prevent you in any way? And we might need to consider building on top of the bunker like this, because eventually, you know, we will get hoppers, and we'll need to get some sort of cover from them. You know, make them work a little bit more to yank people off the bunker, because it's a popular place to camp. Is this something viable or just dumb? I mean, it does provide some cover from, like, gunners, but not bad. Let's see. What would be a good orientation? Yeah, I was thinking it could be good, you know, at least to give some people cover from the gunners. Something's better than nothing. You don't see people do short walls on top of, like, the bunkers too much, but we might need to reconsider doing stuff like that, because eventually we're going to get aerial units, and that's going to be very gnarly to fight. Okay, what if we do like this kind of configuration? Why is it not registering now? Do we reach like some kind of like maximum weight limit like we were talking about earlier? Oh, you know what? Might be the structure order. Okay, yeah, so it's all... Man, it's like math. Anybody remember chanting PEMDAS in elementary math? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I thought I'd never have to apply that to this game. I feel old. Alright. So what if we used this configuration? I think that'd be more versatile. Get good coverage. We probably we don't need this extra panel. So if we need to conserve short walls, we could probably take that out. That would open up our attack angles. Throw up a short wall close to the door of the bunker. We sneak past the warriors. Oh, yeah. Because, it's a good thing you bring that up, because now the warriors can actually get inside the bunker, which happened a few times on stream last night. So, whew, scary business, that. Oh yeah, I think we still have enough room to run. So let's try it out. Let's run. Ooh, yeah, good idea, man. You can always mantle. Dude, oh god. Yeah, thank you for suggesting that. Because you don't want the bugs to get into our last haven in here, right? And that'd be shooting fish in a barrel kind of situation, except we're the fish. So that's cool. Good suggestion. I think this makes the bunker pretty formidable at this point. because you know, of course, right, blocks gunners, and with this stuff down here, that'll block the warriors from getting inside. I don't know how nimble the hoppers would be, but my guess is that they need a clear line of sight, and they can't just, you know, hover over you like a helicopter. They need you to like swoop in like an annoying seagull trying to snatch that sandwich out of your hand. So if we can block off some of the straight pathing, which I can only assume might be straight pathing to get to you, then this may actually work pretty well. If you climb by the side, you can jump directly to the roof instead of mantling. Ooh. Jump to the side, you say? Let me see if I can... Nope. I was never good at jumping. Jump directly... Do it more. Jump. Climb by the side, you can jump directly to the roof instead of second mantle. I don't think I can jump. Oh, okay. Jump sideways. That's probably not it. But, jump. Oh, jump here. Jump. I used to be good at platformers, but not anymore. Maybe that's what you're talking about. I'm probably not doing it correctly. I'm sorry. Oops. But, this is still pretty useful to get up here. What other stuff can we do? Oh. Up here. Let's take this here and we jump. What if we were building on the idea? Yeah, it actually did feel faster. Thank you for suggesting that. What if we want to make a super duper bunker, right? Put this here. Oh yeah. Pick me until it leaves faster. Yeah. So what if we... I don't know, is this going to make it too narrow for the gunner? This, I mean, again, this would give them more cover against attacks from the side. Can still kind of shoot through it. Interesting. Can we put this here? Oh, we still can. Looks like we just put it in the middle. Alright, so this configuration might be something to try out if you want to make a super strong defensive, not even word, defensive position. Didn't explode that time. That was weird. Alright. What other cursed builds can we make here? I'm kind of curious. Can we do this? Hold on. Nope. Okay. I mean, it wasn't going to make too much of an impact anyways. It's like a short wall, but that's interesting. Can we make stuff on top of here? You know, he did tell me to go and double check everything. Can I jump on some? Top of this? I can jump on top of it again. I used to be able not to, not be able to do that. Oh, look at that. Easily amused. Alright, so... Can we build a light into it? How about a shower? No. Alright. Can we build this stuff into it? Can we build a turret into it? Have it to be a no. Okay, so nothing changed about that. That's cool. Alright, so what other thing can we try out here that we didn't try out already to test stuff out from the last stream? Can't remember. I don't want to end it early and like I forget to show something. Can we do something like that? Wait, what? Oh, wait, oh. What the hell? What's the direction of that? Oh, panels facing inward. I mean, it doesn't matter anyways because this will pivot 360. But if we do this, can the door still open and close? I assume not because it's inside the track. Alright, so that's still a thing. So if a gate's not closing, then we need to clear the track. This goes for structures and bug corpses. Any utilities you place in there too. I want number 3. Okay. Anti-crush. Alright. Okay, so let's close that. Oh, you can't do this anymore? Ah, that was one of the other things. Oh, okay, but you can on this side. Oh wait, no, we want the direct middle of it. All right, what if we did the large gate first? Okay, order of operations again. So we can still do that. I knew I was forgetting something that was involving gates. Oh, okay, so this still operates normally. And you can see it completely clears it. There's no obstruction with the rail. Okay. So again, why would you want to do something like this? Well, maybe because you want to build the base and have like a split junction. Something like this. Let's see, hold on. Get it finished. Another cursed build. Alright, so imagine if you're running into the base and you want to, split up the base a little bit to compartmentalize it a little bit. You can have, like, for example, this zone be a docking bay of some sorts for babars, ammo. Ammo crates go here too. And then the, all the base supplies here. And then maybe over here, we can have like a secondary loading zone, but for like medical supplies, stim fabs, and things like that. We can open the door, access both easily, and if, for example, you know, the wall here gets blown out, bugs are rushing in, it can be kind of like a boat or a submarine. You can just close the door on those bugs and you'll be safe. You can then climb up, climb over, get to top and defend, right? So a great little way to section off the base. Great way for people to get around if like they have lead lined plates. We should really start making bases that are more accessible for people who are using that stuff, because it takes forever to mantle over anything when you have that perk on. So something to think about. But yeah, I think that's kind of it. Now there's one other thing. I saw someone posted this somewhere. They were able to interact with a refinery, kind of funny like. So let's see. Is this reproducible in the live version of the game? Probably depends on the angle, yeah? I don't know how they're able to do it, but they were able to somehow get this to build on top. But it doesn't look like that's a thing anymore. Maybe they fixed that in the latest patch. Look at that. But you can still do this. Alright. Ooh, weird. Oh, what's this gonna look like?
Refinery activated.
I'm actually kind of curious. I mean, that would be a very interesting way to guard the refinery. You'll probably take out the refinery with it. Alright, let's see.
Now pick up the generator from its dock on the roof.
Let's end it with a little experimentation. I wonder if they're gonna go eat the base.
Refinery activated.
Alright, they're here!
Refinery is under attack.
It detonated, but it didn't do anything.
Warning. The refinery is under attack. Warning. The refinery is under attack.
Oh, it didn't. No, hold on. I want to live. I wanted to experiment. Can the... Oops, hit the keyboard. Can the ammo stockpile actually destroy bugs in the explosion? I should probably turn that off. That's a lot of bugs now.
The base is under attack in the western quadrant.
Oh yes, that's terrible.
Warning.
Where turn the button off? Oh, holy crap. Oh my god.
Critical.
I can't turn the button off.
The base is
Okay.
under attack in the eastern quadrant.
Let's just say the great experiment failed. But if you really want to keep this going, I mean, you can encounter pretty much majority of the bugs. I don't think you'll be able to encounter like the boss bugs in here. But let's observe, shall we? So we got warriors, we got drones, we got gunners, tigers, grenadiers. That's even a royal guard over there. And a bombardier. We saw a frost warrior. We don't see any fire warrior yet. Kinda smoky. Did they forget to add? Oh, that thing. We even got an inferno. Huh. Interesting. Is there like a maximum amount that will spawn in at any given time? Another thing just popped up. I think it was a royal guard. Yeah, oh well. Well, we can probably end it here. My throat is getting a little tired. So, let's just kind of recap on what we went over. So we went over how to build the turret on top of a tower alongside with the ammo stockpile. So now we can be like the towers from Whiskey Outpost from the first movie. That's gonna be a very specific set of events you need to do. The tower, and then you need to build the ammo with a handle facing left or right of the ladder entrance, and then whatever the opposite side of that is, you place the turret. Don't build anything all the way up. Make sure you just place the blueprints first, and then you build everything up. The other things that we did were to check if we can overlap walls and ramp walls. Can't. I think we're still able to do wall into ramp wall, not ramp wall into ramp wall. Oh, yeah. What else? We checked out e-fences, checked out gates. You can still build that into a bunker. What I realize now is that we didn't check building walls into a bunker. So let's see. Is it impossible to turn this off and kill everything? Probably. Oh my god, leave me alone! Dead. Okay, never mind, I gotta reset. Quit to the menu. It's a good thing I'm summarizing this now because I need to do one more test. Most of this stuff isn't scripted. I usually write out a script for myself, but I feel like, you know, sometimes just rolling with it. All right. Come on. Come on. One more time.
To the Vanguard VR training module for base construction. Move to the mobile HQ blueprint and place the mobile.
So one more experiment before we head out of here. Aha, okay. So we can.
The mobile HQ is now online. This structure is the drop-off point for.
Okay, it still needs one, well, 2 points for it to be able to place. Can we do a e-fence? We need to turn the e-fence around. Oh, okay. That's an interesting configuration. So let's see how this looks. Alright, so this might be an interesting way to make a bunker. Okay, you're gonna have like no attack angles, but... What was that? Is that a mini earthquake? They haven't allowed those recently. Maybe it was just my chair being funny. Alright, we can... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's all about the sequence and order of operation. Does this interfere? Yeah, surprisingly it doesn't too much unless you want to angle it directly down. Let's see. I mean, it's not bad. It's not like a cursed build or anything. You really want to have good coverage, you can make 2 turrets. Okay, so we can still place this here. I think this... I mean, if you really want to make a super buff bunker, you can. Nothing's gonna stop you. Here, I think you have your anti-aerial unit right here. Do you want to put this much eggs in one basket and get wiped out with 1 grenadier or bombardier? No, but you can try. I've seen people invest too much in 1 bunker and seen a good shot take out the whole crew. And yeah, it's not good, but here's another cursed build. So we can still build the walls and stuff into the bunker. I just need all of a certain sequence of events. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this one. So here we go. I might just play a little bit offside and let my voice rest, but yeah, that's all for this one, folks. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for watching this now and in the future. Thank you, Chesta, for dropping by and checking it out and chatting with me. Always appreciate it. And if anybody needs like more tips, stuff like that, or you want to watch like you know, someone explore the details of the game, such as what I was doing here, definitely subscribe to the channel. I have a very large playlist dedicated to this kind of stuff, and I've been making content for this game since like early access. So some stuff you'll see from early access, but it can still be applied to any iteration of the game. I designed it so that it's like an evergreen content. The core concept still can be applied to the game in general. So definitely check out a lot of good information in there, and I'm just gonna keep supporting it as long as I can. So other things that's on the horizon, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do anything on Sunday because I talked a lot already and feeling kind of tired. But I know some other things I want to do. I'm going to bring up my notes here for other video ideas. I remember during last night's stream, I wrote down 3 things: Marita 2, Marita Saw, Marita Carbine. I want to do a separate video or stream for each one of these weapons just to see, kind of like in a more relaxed setting where I don't have to talk too much to like teammates and things like that. Just like focus on weapon handling and see how the updates went for it. And I'm really interested in seeing and comparing the different internal modifications for the Merida saw, because one will help with accuracy and recoil, and one will help with reducing bullet spread. So I want to check it out, and we'll see. I have to plan that one out. Unlike this one, this is more off the top of my head. Oh, thanks, bro. Picked up things. Oh yeah. No problem, Chester. No problem at all. I'm always trying to find ways to help out people and, you know, share information. That's what's on the horizon for right now. Tomorrow on my Let's Play channel, you can find the link in my channel's description, and I believe it's in this stream's description. I'll be playing Halo Campaign Evolved with my friends, so check it out. It's going to be on most likely Legendary, 4-player co-op, and 7 p.m. PDT. Yeah. Alright, I gotta go. I'll stop taking up everyone's time. Thank you so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.